Is loyalty overrated? Stay tuned. Hey guys, ECRG here. Today we've got a really good one for you guys. And this one is about the topic of loyalty in the workplace. Is loyalty overrated in the workplace? Now, loyalty to who, you might ask? Most of you guys probably already know where this is going. We're talking about loyalty to the company. Millennials have been criticized over and over again. You know, there's a lot of millennial bashing going on now. And one of the things that the older generations bash us about is our loyalty. We never stay at one company for a long period of time. We always want to jump around. But in today's economy, where people are jumping around a lot, and it may be less than is actually advertised, but where the perception is that people are jumping around a lot, how does loyalty fare in the workplace? Well, there's something to be said for loyalty continuity in the workplace. One, people know your work ethic. You're probably pretty comfortable at that place. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone anymore because you've already proven yourself. Whenever you go to a new place, you have to prove yourself about that. You have to prove yourself to the people that you work with. But that's a pro for loyalty. But one of the big cons of loyalty is your compensation financially is going to be lower than if you moved around in the workplace. We see this in clinical research. We see this in other job markets as well. The problem in clinical research is the pay rates are so much higher elsewhere, where it's almost really, really dumb for you to be loyal, for you to be at a place 5, 6, 7 years, unless you have to do it to be promoted to the next level. I think in order for you to go from project manager to project director, you have to be at a place for a while for them to internally promote you. Or you can do it externally, where if you've been a project manager for a while, they won't promote you. Maybe you can get a job elsewhere to become the project director. And I'm just using that as an example, just throwing that out there. So one of the reasons why people move, because they make it so damn hard to get a promotion internally at most of these CROs and companies. It is so damn hard. First of all, you have to document everything that you did, even though you've been working there for many years at a time. You have to beg your line manager to allow you to even apply for the position. There's so many shenanigans about when positions are available. There's almost no real advantage to actually working there than there is to apply externally. If you finally get the job, they're going to lowball you, and they're going to lowball you pretty much on your salary. They're going to try and keep you underpaid. So that's one of the reasons why people move around so much. And they always complain in clinical research about how nobody stays put, especially CRAs. And the big issue I have with that is pay your CRAs if you want them to be loyal. Because there's always going to be a recruiter that is going to be able to say, hey, we'll pay you $10,000 a year if you come over here. Doing the same job, but we're just going to pay you $10,000 more. I've heard even higher than that, depending. Of course, someone's going to actually listen to what they have to say, no matter how happy or comfortable they are. $10,000, that's real money. Especially in the United States, that's real money that makes a real big difference and can, they say money doesn't make you happier, but wow, that's a big difference, and that's definitely up for consideration. So that matters. One of the things they should do for CRAs is give them a plan. If you stay here for 2 years, we're going to increase your salary by this much. You're going to get an even bigger raise than that $10,000, that quick money that recruiter will offer you. If you stay for 3 years, we're going to increase you by this much, and so on and so forth. So I think that kind of like midterm to long-term salary plan is something that they can incorporate for positions that tend to have more turnover, like CRAs. But the turnover also happens at a lower level. They make it too damn hard to get a promotion. I know one person who tried to apply for another position in a CRO space. I'm not going to name it, but they tried to say it was a lateral move when we know good and well it was not a lateral move. One was an entry-level position where this person came in on, but the position he was applying for, they never give that position to entry-level people. That's not a position for people just coming in off the street. But they try that tactic to lowball you in order to potentially get you to accept less by saying it's a lateral move this, lateral move that. Don't believe that. Every time you change jobs is an opportunity for you to negotiate. So you make sure you negotiate your salary and your benefits, because we know during the year or after you accept the position, it becomes much harder to negotiate. So you always want to negotiate when you have the leverage. And that's why one of the reasons why we're discussing this topic in loyalty, because if you stay at a company, you have less opportunities usually for promotion, which means you have less leverage opportunities in general to advance your finances or advance your benefit package. But when you move company to company, you have multiple opportunities to negotiate. And not only are you going to increase your salary, but you're going to become better at negotiating. You're going to have more understanding of what you want in your total compensation package and what is important to you and your lifestyle. So that's one of the benefits from moving around a lot, is you get better at negotiation and you understand better through working for the different companies what works more for you in your lifestyle, because not everyone weighs the benefits equally. I know we've talked about that before in another video, but everyone, what they want in their compensation is going to be different depending on their life and their lifestyle. Some people, they want more money. Other people, they want more vacation time. Other people, they may want more work from home time, and so on and so on. So that matters. But one of the main things about that even inspired me to make this video is because the frustration I have in the hypocrisy in the way companies say that they promote from within, but they want to lowball you with the salary if you are loyal. So in my estimation, I think loyalty is overrated. And I'm curious to see what you guys think. Go ahead and comment down below. I outlined a bunch of reasons why loyalty is overrated, but for one, it's the finances. They're not going to increase your salary as much as if you came in from a different company, which I don't get, because if you come in from a different company for the first 1 to 2 to 3 months, maybe even 4 to 5 months, you're not going to know what you're doing. You're learning new systems. You're learning everything new. You're learning your new company's way. So you're not as valuable to the company during those few months as someone who you promoted internally. Well, because they know how everything's done. They know how the company runs. They know how it works. They basically know everything already, and they just have to learn the role. Whereas somebody coming in, they have to learn the company's ways, the culture, etc., and they have to learn the role. But you're paying them way more. It makes no sense to me. And so you can't have it both ways. You can't criticize high turnover rates and then not pay people enough for when they rise internally in the company. And you can't, on the flip side, say that you want them to stay with you long term if you're paying them low. So you can't have it both ways. If you want to decrease turnover, pay your internal people. And then that culture is going to spread where they know if you stay here long enough and you get that promotion, they will pay you handsomely, more than if you jump around. But that's just not the case. So if you want people to stay, pay your people, especially the loyal ones, the ones that have been there for a long time or that want to stay there for a long time. Pay your people. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. It's not right. And the hypocrisy is real out here. So I'm curious what you guys think about loyalty. Comment down below what you guys think about loyalty in the workplace. I'm curious if you are not in clinical research. Obviously, we take a look at these things through the clinical research prism, but I'm curious what you guys think about loyalty in the workplace. If you think it's a benefit or if you think it's a con. And is the modern economy changing to where more people are going to be jumping around more? Are more people going to be moving around the country more, around the world more? So loyalty doesn't exactly matter. Also, there's a component where people don't feel as connected to their workers because of remote working and doing a lot of communication through email and instant message. So what do you guys think? I know I talked a lot about that in the video. I'm curious what you guys think. So if you like this video, go ahead and share it. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We love it when you guys subscribe. Your comments mean a lot to us. They also help the video do better in the YouTube algorithm. And as always, email us at eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com. All right, guys, take care.